Well, hello again, and welcome to the VK6CS Fun with Amateur Radio channel, putting the fun back into amateur radio. Now, if you've ever wondered if there's a low profile VHF comms antenna out there, so you don't have to have a whip on top of your vehicle or flapping around, you know, if you're if you like your antennas to be covert, or you don't have much room above your vehicle in your garage, and you'd like to put VHF comms antenna for 2 meters or whatever on the vehicle, but you can't because you've got to take it off every time you want to put it in the garage, you might want to consider something like this. Now, this is a transmission line antenna. This is a commercial one. It's made for the commercial VHF band. This one's actually made by RFI, and there's the model number there. Now, these are made for applications where a low profile antenna is called for. So on top of buses, where they go under low bridges, you know, on top of railway locomotives, that sort of thing. They like to have these nice low profile antennas. Now, this one is for the commercial VHF band. It's for 148 to 174 megs. You actually tune it for minimum SWR by undoing the nut there and moving this slide along. Now, I haven't tried this one on 2 meters, but I reckon, I forgot to got VHF radio on. I reckon that this will probably go okay on 2 meters. I might have to make this slide a little bit bigger. I think the gap's probably going to be okay. But as I say, I haven't tried it. It's got an SO239 socket on the bottom there, and the RF is applied there. So this is a transmission line antenna, and through a method that, to be honest with you, I don't fully understand, and I haven't read up on it in preparation for this video. This radiates vertically, so it looks a little odd in that it's, you know, sloping over and it's not much of a profile there, but it radiates vertically. And you can get UHF ones as well, which are, not surprisingly, you know, about a third of the size. So got an insulator there, and there's an insulator there, and the centre pin of the SO239 goes through that up to there, and the screen goes on there. So the RF is applied there across the transmission line, and it radiates, according to the blurb, a vertical radiation pattern. Now, I suspect these being a commercial device, if you were to contact RFI, if you wanted to buy some of these, they'd be quite expensive. So there's the dimensions if you wanted to make one. The 330 is the length of this top piece here, from there to there. But I sort of drew the diagram and then put the measurements on afterwards. That measurement probably would have been a little bit better under there, so I could show it going from there to there. And you can see the length of the slide. 130, top bit there, 330. 55 is the internal dimension between the two. 65, this bit here, and 480 overall length. So there you go. So if you're into you know, prepping maybe, or you may have some other need for a covert antenna, you could put that on top of a van, or you could put that on top of a four-wheel drive, or a pickup truck, or a ute as we call them in Australia. And you probably need to stand on a milk crate to actually be able to see it. You know, if you bolted that in the middle of the roof, or maybe to one side and put the UHF one on the other side, you'd have VHF and UHF comms, and no one would be any the wiser. Okay, well, as always, hope you found that interesting. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time.